All right, here goes Steeler Web. I got to do this one. This is my assessment of the game against the Dallas Cowboys. Steelers against the Cowboys in Acrisure. Ooh, am I ticked off? Very disappointed. What I'm seeing, too many penalties, and they had way more than us. No excuse. They still letting other teams commit penalties against T.J. Watt and not calling them hands to the face, holding, pulling, tackling him. They don't call nothing on against T.J. Okay, fine. Let's move on to the next thing. Stupid mistakes. For some reason, Connor Hayward can't catch and focus. We'll never know how good Calvin Austin III is because he be wide open or breaking open, and we just don't look for him. He's one of those guys that you can know where he's going and just throw the ball. Same with George, but George is going to get that double and triple team attention, which should make Calvin Austin blossom more. We keep crying about we need somebody to counterbalance George, and we got him. We just don't look for him. Jefferson, he does a good job too, but we don't look for him. We're looking for Pat Freiermuth, and we're looking for George. That don't make no doggone sense. We'll never know how good Calvin Austin is, not as a Steeler, because we don't look for him. We just don't look for him. Don't let the kid, because he breaks free. He's the fastest man on the field, and we still don't look for him. And he's always breaking behind the defense. And I see it, and I know the coaches see it, and I don't know why they don't call attention to that. Give a kid a shot, let him play. Give him the ball. And that'll open it up for George. That's the kind of guy you need in there to open it up for George. Somebody that they can't catch. Then they're going to worry about him more, and George can get open more. Less people covering him. Another thing, I bet you we wish we'd have signed Robert Golden back now. He kept saying, I want to go back. I want to go back. We wouldn't do it. Quan Alexander had a bad injury, and we didn't sign him back, even though he was ready and somebody else got him. But we tried to hold on to the other boy, even though there's no way he was coming back. And he had the same injury too. But there was no way he was coming back. But we wouldn't even attempt to sign Quan, who was a thumper. and held on hope to keep him. And that didn't make sense to me. It didn't. It really didn't. But I know we wish we would have kept Robert Golden now. Because little Nicky done got a hamstring. He got a hamstring? Highsmith got a hamstring. That's our right side. We see Leo. Leo got hurt, but he's not up to it. He's not an edge rusher. He's hurt too. And then Jeremiah Moon is not either. These guys are not. They're just not. So what are we going to do next week? You know, we're in a position where we should be able to win 8 or 9 out of the next 12 games. And I don't see us doing it because of these factors that I've mentioned so far. We have reverted to our old selves where we don't know how to tackle, which has been a 10-year and running issue with the Steelers defense. We have a fantastic defense. Injuries have tore our behinds up, and they're wearing Cam and TJ out. We got more people than Cam and TJ. Why aren't they playing? We gave all that money to Patrick Queen. He should be very loud on that field. Landon Roberts, he disappears. Minka, our safety, should not be leading us in tackles. But he did today. Oh, God, what's wrong? I don't know. Dante Jackson got victimized, and victimized. And, he got that interception, but that was a gimme interception. Bad throw by Dak. I mean, Deshaun Elliott, he played a good game, but he gave up the last touchdown, but there's nothing he can do about that. He played a heck of a game. You can't waste these guys getting these fumble recoveries, these interceptions, these strip sacks, and then don't score. And we're not doing nothing with Najee. Najee is turning into a bum. I was so excited when we got him. Best running back in college that year we drafted him. And he's just not. He's 2 yard Harris. He's just not. He's a bruiser that wants to dance. You're not the dancing type of running back. You're big like Henry. And you say that's your idol and all that other stuff. Then you got to play like he do. He don't dance. He runs downhill. You're not fast. So knock people on their ass. That's what you got to do. Come on, Najee. But you know how to cry and bitch and moan and complain real good. You can make a Pro Bowl for that. I'll be glad when Warren and Cordell Patterson get back. I really will. But I know we need to find Robert Golden and get him back out there right now. We need him. He was essential to us last year. He's a veteran. He's a former Pro Bowler. He's excellent. He fit into our scheme, and he played his role. Find him, sign him. Seriously. Ooh, Lord. When they need to have a talk, well, they're not going to do it, but they need to have a talk with Broderick Jones, tell him to calm down and stop wanting to fight so much. It wasn't so bad just the game, but I've been wanting to say that anyway. Be Big Bad John when you play big badass blocker. And then we'll circle around to that. Seriously. You got big old Darnell Washington. You try to use him a little more, but not enough. You guys got to decide whether you're going to let Justin Fields loose or not. And if you're going to let him loose, we need people to block for him. He needs blocking, and we're not blocking. They're getting jailbreaks on us and just getting all, man. And our running backs are not getting anything. You can't keep nobody on their toes when you can't get no more than 2 yards per carry. Najee. We need Jaylen Warren. We need Cordell Patterson. Because they know their role and they know their style and they stick to it. I don't know why Najee's dancing in there. That really pissed me off too, seriously. George is going to get his if you let him. But you got 2 guys, and they all need to get together. Justin and Pickens, if you guys get to hear this, and Austin, and Jefferson, you guys got to get together. Quarterbacks get with their receivers on the outside. And y'all got to come up with your own signals that you give each other. And you got to practice stuff on your own where you know where your receiver's going. And you just rear back and throw it there. And they will run up under it. Because ain't nobody going to keep up with Austin. Throw it. And he'll come up under it. That one pass that Justin threw to George Pickens was behind the man, but he's throwing darts when he should have been lofting it up so he can come up under it. And I know you got that in you, Fields, because them throws that you threw last week to that boy show me that you got touch. In the past games, you've shown me that you can lead a receiver. Calm down, son. Russell ain't coming back in there unless you keep going the way you're going. Because right now, you're doing that Kenny Pickett crap. You're not 127-yard passing? No. You got too much skills. And you're a leader. You are really a true leader. And you got skills that the others don't have that we had last year. You can run the ball, and you can make decisions quick. You got to go with your instincts. You're a good runner. You're a good thrower. You got a great arm. You got good touch. You know how to lead the receivers. Do what you do. Sometimes you got to just do what's necessary. And the coach might call something, but you might see something else. And I've seen today that you actually can read a defense. I'm still talking to you, Justin Fields. You can half-ass read these defenses. So sometimes you got to audible and out of what the coaches say. And you guys got to have, you're the ones that's in the battle. Just tell them, give me the bullets, and I'll shoot. And get out there and follow the game plan. But sometimes you got to go off script. That's what makes the great ones. Get with your receivers, Justin, and talk to them and work shit out. Work out some plays and some patterns that they can run. And y'all practice it. And practice it. And get JP Jr. and Russian them to come and work out with them as defenders. And y'all go over that. And that's off facility, out of the facility. Y'all ain't got to show the coaches. Coaches ain't got to know nothing about it. Y'all know what y'all got. Y'all come up with your signals. You learn your signals with each receiver. And get in a huddle and get your own language. And come up with that. And Justin, just learn. When Calvin's going post, when Calvin's going down the seam, when Calvin's going to slant downfield, 30, 20 yards downfield, learn to throw to the spot that you guys agree on and do it. Him and George will get up under those passes. Then you use Jefferson in the slot to get those first downs. But if you got Calvin and George getting past the defenses, and you know where they're going, and they're worried about that after you hit a few of them, we're unstoppable. Because you're not getting no run support from Najee. Najee might whip off a 9-10 yarder every now and then, but Najee, he wants to be a dancer. He thinks he's Fred Astaire. So let him go on and play out his contract, because they're not going to re-sign him. They'll trade him before they do anything else, because he's just not living up to what they need from him. We need a running back that's going to get them hard yards. You know? And these guys are going to be there with you. You're the quarterback of the future. Quit worrying about Russell. Russell ain't trying to get bent up. Russell wants to play another year. And this offensive is not, the offensive line is not jailed yet. So they don't want to risk him in there. So do what you got to do. Get with your players, man. I'm so angry because the referees were just busy calling penalties on both teams. They were just calling them. So they didn't totally influence the outcome of this game. We did. We failed. And I'm hurt. This is Steeler Red. And I see I'm going to have to start doing these every week. And I hope Tomlin and Justin and all y'all get a hold of these. They're on YouTube too. So, yeah. Steeler Rev. Out.